Ready.
All right, round one is underway, and I guess when you're competing here in the thick of things on the White House lawn, you got to sort of put that out of sight, out of mind if you're going to compete.
John, you got to stay focused. You got to be locked in. I understand that this is monumental. This is once in a lifetime. But you can take all that in after the fight. Right now, though, you got to lock in. You got to focus on your opponent, and you got to try to get a victory.
Van, one of the more athletic boxers in the UFC, pressing forward on that lead leg.
He has as much of a traditional boxing stance as any guy in the UFC. Constant forward pressure, hands always where they're supposed to be. I love watching Josh Van fight.
Oh, nice cross by Joshua Van. He's got pro boxers like Andre Berto talk about how good the boxer is. Well, perhaps in our fighter meeting Thursday, we thought he was a little confident. Not at all the case. He's on fire tonight.
But when you prep the way that he's prepped, you walk into a meeting and speak the way that he did. And his performance is showing that this wasn't just talk. He's all action.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move. And when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
And there's the elbow from the top by Van. Goes upstairs for an elbow.
Trying to pass here, but it's a no-go.
All right, late round one action here, and the godfather of ground and pound, the Hammer Mark Coleman, would be proud.
He'd be very proud to watch this because he's not controlling him. He's finding openings, looking to take advantage and doing real damage to his opponent at the start of this fight.
Oh, what a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure you can teach hand speed like that.
That's the thing. It's a good cross. The timing's great. But the speed is really what is throwing his opponent off.
Well, we just caught a look on our isolation monitor at that right hand from a moment ago, and every bit of it landed. Pantoja's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Pretty good head movement. Well, there was a lot of pressure on these athletes here tonight.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Round one is upon us, and if you thought for these athletes it was wild to compete at Sphere, how about trying to fight with this backdrop of the White House?
It's unbelievable. I mean, we are in awe of the situation ourselves. These fighters, though, are professionals because as much as they love that they're at the White House, they have to recognize that once you're inside the octagon, it has to be just like any other fight.
Oh, nice combination of strikes, all set up by that takedown.
Looking back, John, that was a real nice takedown.
And now we'll see some anti-grappling on the other side. Well, that's nicely done. You gotta think this is exactly where he wants to be early on in this matchup.
Yeah, because he's safe here. He knew he was at a disadvantage on the feet. So by getting the fight to the ground in this position, he can control the way the fight is playing out.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over.
Oh, Kimura into an arm bar now.
That was a slick transition.
Submission defense, he gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
Really get things going with his wrestling. And what's nice for us, he's doing so much wrestling, you don't have to watch wrestling on your cell phone while we're calling these fights.
Yeah, you know, I get a bit distracted.
Oh, my goodness. Easy. Close your mouth for a second. Might have to call a submission finish here, my man. That Darcy's tight.
It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hip, try to hook the
he
leg.
escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Finally. Oh! Oh! 10 seconds to go in the round. Five minutes down, potentially 20 to go. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
Ready. Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, still plenty of time to go in this one, but the boxer needs to earn some respect from the wrestler, right? I mean, the wrestler is entering for these takedowns, chaining them together. Oh! Tremendous back-and-forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level. Truly having tremendous performance.
Magomedov's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Cannot believe that he has maintained his position here. Not even a knockdown after absorbing all that damage.
It's as tough as they come. There are very few fighters that can withstand what he just went through. He is one of those guys.
You need to fight back.
Beautiful job getting to the stack guard position.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. And there he is!
Wow!
With a massive highlight tonight! Well, a lot of us have been in disbelief.
I always knew what I could become, and tonight you got to see it.
Ready to fight. Ready. Good.
Well, what a scene this is as round one gets underway here firmly on the White House lawn. For the athletes, though, got to try to put that in the rearview mirror now.
You got you. I mean, you have to try to stay focused. You have to try to stay inside of the octagon, regardless of where it's located. The White House matters, man. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to put on a show. The president's here. People are fired up. You're fighting at the White House.
Oh, crippling body shot there a moment ago. We'll see if that investment pays off later in the fight.
Pay out later. Don't get paid right now. That was beautiful.
Oh, he hurt him already.
Oh, beautiful.
How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion. And that's the danger in the engagement there. Oh!
Oh, and that's
He cannot keep taking these hard shots to the head.
bleeding from the mouth. Wow, how about that? A monumental result.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and inside my DNA. Perform like this, wish out you a new weapon.
But, ready? Fight.
All right, here we go. Two of the best featherweights in the game ready to engage a second time. Ilia Topuria versus Alexander Volkanovski. It was close on paper going into that first fight, according to the betting line, and Topuria made quick work of Volk. We'll see how it goes here tonight.
Alexander Volkanovski needs to get on the leg kick very early in round one. By chopping at those legs, he will take away some of the power that Ilia possesses. And Ilia needs to do exactly what he does. He needs to press forward, he needs to trap Volk, and he needs to hurt him with his hands.
Back to his feet. Oh, nice cross by Volk. He can land that out of either stance.
Either stance, he can do it on command. No matter when he wants to get to the right hand, Volkanovski has a million ways of setting it up.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Topuria showing off some pretty good footwork here.
Yeah, he's a real high-level boxer. He stays grounded so that he can land power, but he also has the ability to switch it up.
Man, Topuria trying to cause internal damage with these bodies. Oh, what a shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh, he fires back now. Oh, huge left. Big left hand now. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Volkanovski's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Oh! Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a... Oh! That'll do it! Ilia Topuria takes the judges right out there was a lot of pressure on these athletes here tonight, and man, did he deliver. How about...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round one. A lot of people believe, and I'm talking Ilia Topuria's fellow fighters, that he might be the best, most layered striker in the UFC right now. The footwork, the power, the speed, the ins, the outs. But he's facing another really high-level striker here tonight.
And you know what's the crazy thing about that is that for as good as all that is, John, and it is true, Ilia can wrestle. His ability to take you down and mix it up is second to none. The way that he dominated Bryce Mitchell, Max Holloway, he should use takedowns tonight inside the octagon.
Oh! Massive knockdown for Topuria!
Oh, he took a left hook there.
Big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides.
That was lightning fast, that right hand.
All right, so close call moments ago. We almost hit the showers early.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Smart back now. It doesn't matter if he's hurt.
A huge right now for Topuria. Back to the feet now. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Green's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Man, what a crazy start here. These guys are going at it.
I mean, these dudes are going at it. These dudes are fighting as if this isn't a long fight.
Well, a lot of us have been in disbelief.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here is the legend, the Hall of Famer, George St. Pierre, back on the proving ground tonight. He wanted this Kamaru Usman challenge. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
He is a massive star. I remember being in Montreal when he fought Josh Koscheck. The sound that that
quick
arena
entry.
made. Great single. He rotates the lock and throws him way through the air. What a massive takedown.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. GSP gets pounded, and it's the elbow. Ooh, that sweet was sweet. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by GSP. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Fighters jockeying for position. Now we got to scramble.
Oh, they're scrambling. That's a good job there. Taking the momentum and taking the opportunity to stay in top position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by GSP. Oh, great urgency early in this one to reverse position, and now we'll see what he can do with it.
He's got top position now. Great job just recognizing that he was in trouble, using his opponent's momentum to reverse the position, and now he's in a dominant position.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Multitude of elbows now. Usman's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Wrestler really starting to exact some dominance here, DC. What a start for him tonight.
Well, he's not afraid to commit. You can see that he's committing to the wrestling and the takedowns very early.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back.
Man, that is a textbook counter-strike by him there.
He's one of the best counter-strikers in the UFC, and that was on full display in that moment.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh! That left hook was nasty. Now we're going. Body shot.
Looks a lot like the beginning of the end. Oh, trying to hold his own here. Oh, big hook. That'll sting. Oh! Oh, so there's the one at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it. Saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout. But you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, early round action here. Still plenty of time left, but wrestling, of course, a great equalizer in modern-day mixed martial arts, and for the more well-rounded fighter, I would think you got to be more urgent with that takedown.
He's got to be more urgent with his takedown defense, John. The problem is he's allowing the wrestler to get going on the takedowns. He's not defending the initial takedown. That is why he's struggling. He's got to stop him in his tracks and get the space so that he can start to turn the tide of this fight.
Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. George St. Pierre, for most, the greatest of all time when it comes to MMA athletes, high fight IQ, and just an outstanding wrestler.
Yeah, always moving his head, always level changing, constant fading, hands where they're supposed to be. George has...
How good is this? Both men going for the finish.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a big hook. Man, it's hard for me to relate to the toughness. He rocked him pretty good there moments ago, but looks like he's recovered.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He's back, but he was hurt very bad.
There's that right cross from Usman. He's been landing that all night.
He lands the jab from a southpaw stance, and he lands the right hand from a conventional stance. This guy knows how to get that punch and that hand to the target.
Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty. Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Under 2 minutes to go.
Great job securing the back position. Great job.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by George St. Pierre. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Usman's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Lands with the ground and pound here.
This man landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling. Stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those strikes that caused the damage, particularly to his forehead.
Damage to the forehead. Expect a lot of blood, but when you look at him, he looks like he still wants to be in there. It does not seem like the blood.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. Huge block there. Oh, nice job with the high guard. Perhaps we don't acknowledge defense enough.
I mean, I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter strike. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him. Going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Goes down again. Gets back to his feet. There it is again. Another shot gets moved.
This dude's got to keep his hands up, John.
Trying to finish this fight. That'll do it.
Holy smokes.
Gets the win by TKO.
What a performance.
All right, well, clearly a decision victory was not going to be enough.
Welcome to Detroit City. I said welcome to Detroit City. Every place, everywhere we go. Man, we deep everywhere we roll. Let's go round, man, they all know tricky. That's what's good, man, they all say tricky. Click, click, boom, just as soon as we hit the room, you can hear 'em holla goon squad in this bitch. Let me hear you holla goon squad in this bitch. Let me hear you holla run your nav in this bitch. So
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Two of the best strikers to have ever graced the octagon, meeting for a third time here at the UFC, Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira.
Pereira at times loses respect for Adesanya. He needs to stay on task in this fight tonight. He cannot leave openings for the last stopper to take advantage of. As we saw in the second MMA fight, when you leave yourself open, Adesanya can put you out with that beautiful right hand.
Some surprise, perhaps, that Izzy wanted this fight again. We'll see if he can make it two straight over Poatan here tonight.
Pereira's posture, his presence is very intimidating in there. He stands very tall, and he's just really big, so he's constantly kind of in your space, never allowing you to feel comfortable.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. You gotta slow it down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
And is cut above the eye. Oh, he somehow stayed on. That'll do it! The last style bender, Israel Adesanya, with a huge knockout. Wow, how about that?
got it. Ready. Let's
You
go.
knew Poatan wasn't going out like that. Act 5 between the last style vendor Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira. Third meeting in MMA. Can't wait to see how it plays out.
What a tremendous fight. Both of these guys have a very specific way they need to approach it. Pereira needs to get back on those leg kicks that have been so successful for him, and Adesanya needs to check and find the right hand.
One of the biggest fights that the UFC can make. No surprise, they have made it a third time. We'll see who has the upper hand, and maybe we get closure in this rivalry tonight. Patented movement from Pereira, laterally side to side. We'll see if he can get off to a good start.
You would think that because he stands so tall, he would find himself in more trouble. But because he does that so well, he really can dictate the range and pace of the fight. They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's gonna empty his... Oh, nice uppercut. Oh. Oh, Adesanya's getting going now. Oh, body shot. He keeps trying to punch with him when he should be grabbing him.
Vicious combo there. Nice strike by him there, and perhaps opened up a cut. Yeah, he's bleeding now.
Yeah, open up a cut. It's not bad, right? It's not a bad cut. Oh, both of them are landing massive shots.
Just over 2 minutes to go, and what?
That was a tremendous uppercut.
All right, so Israel Adesanya, your winner by decision.
Ella viene por ahí y nunca llega sola. Ella nunca llega sola. Todos los bandidos sueltan la pistola. Esta noche lo que hay.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. I reach my limits. Suffocation.
Ready. Good.
Well, if you were going to poll the fan base and ask them to come up with a dream matchup at 135 pounds, a lot of them would settle on this clash of strikers, Corey Sandhagen and Sean O'Malley.
I love this fight. I love this fight because I love the fact that Corey Sandhagen can show Sean O'Malley something he hasn't seen before. His footwork is not like anything O'Malley's been in there with, but O'Malley is smart. I look for him to use that front kick up the middle to really try and track Corey Sandhagen before ultimately trying to knock him out.
Yeah, these guys have been thinking about each other for a long time. They finally show up in each other's bracket tonight. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight.
Sandhagen, one of the longer guys in this bantamweight division, working off of that jab here, DC.
Constant improvement. Corey Sandhagen, great footwork. He's settled down a little bit, though. He doesn't move nearly as much as he used to because he's gotten so much more comfortable with his hands.
Oh, the uppercut lands. He snapped his head back with a counter.
It looks like he's hurt. He better be careful and try to find a place to recover. Flying knee lands to the head. Big right hand.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh! But he fired right back! What a fight! overconfidence there, and he paid dearly.
He was not feeling the danger enough, so he got a bit reckless. He paid for it. Let's see if he can get back to that flow.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he starts to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the biggest shot to fight thus far. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now. It's going to be over very soon. Even if he's hurt, he will still fight back. Oh!
What an end to round one. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round.
Ready? Good. Let's
All right,
go.
second round underway. Oh, nicely done to block the strike and counter with the jab.
You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab and that front hand.
Hooked him with the right hand there. Another hook lands there.
That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent is on wobbled leg.
Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Massive flying knee.
I think one of O'Malley's biggest gifts is his ability to change angles and change directions. He's never on a straight line. He's constantly moving.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised.
Enough, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh, man, he is hurt. I'm not... This fighter has never looked better, just continues to lead the dance in this fight, controlling the pace with his myriad offensive weapons, and he found the flow state early, right? It's hard for mixed martial arts athletes to consistently find that zone, that flow state. Ian Machado, Gary talks about it all the time. He has found it, and if he stays in that zone, going to be a real issue for the fighter on the other side. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll. Oh, massive hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Well, there was a lot of pressure on these athletes here tonight.
I might chip out, man. I got this, yeah.
Well, file this under a fight I thought I'd never see. I'm not complaining. Ilia Topuria has long injected the name Conor McGregor into the conversation. Now we see what he can do with the opportunity.
They all do. Everybody wants to fight Conor McGregor, but now it's time to fight Conor McGregor. How does Ilia Topuria do that? He needs to be patient. He cannot rush smaller guys, so he needs to take his time when he enters it. Conor McGregor, he has got to go back to the well. He's got to try to find that left hand and knock Topuria out.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, beautiful left hand from Conor McGregor. I feel like I've said that.
Yeah, I mean, this dude is so good, man. He does a very good job of getting that punch off, and when he does, he can hurt anyone.
Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Topuria very measured on the feet, but man, when he chooses to close that distance, you better have your guard up.
I love Topuria's hands are always where they're supposed to be, and he's always controlling with his lead leg.
All right, same story. McGregor continuing to find a home for that left hand.
Yeah, because he understands if he can hit you with it, he can shut your lights off.
Oh, man, pinpoint placement on that counter to the body.
Beautiful slip and rip by the shot man. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Scripts the bonus checks now. Showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Because as soon as one gets momentum, the other comes charging back and it sways in the opposite direction.
All right, late round one, and how about his leg kicks tonight? My word.
I mean, this guy is fighting game.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect relation. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, now we take a look at a lot of us have been in disbelief